Greetings. So I got an email from a sister who was really describing some terrible, dramatic events that she has been going through, and she's reaching out for some help, for some guidance, and so I was inspired to make a video about healing from trauma. And first, I must start by saying that in my experience, going through challenges, some can be more traumatic than others, but that is a part of this human experience here on earth. I don't know anyone who has not had some challenges that they've gone through in their lives. And it's an old saying that says, everything that you go through, you only go through it to make you stronger. If it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. I kind of messed it up, but y'all get the point. But I found it to be true. And even going through experiences through life, you have an opportunity to learn some new ways to deal with your experiences so that they will not affect you in such a negative and harmful way. So when we go through these experiences, I found that you have to go through the experience and the emotions that come with it. So if it's hurt that you're feeling, feel the hurt. If it's disappointment or anger or frustration, let yourself feel it and go through it and consider why you're feeling this way. And as you consider why you're feeling this way, consider also how you can make yourself feel better about it. Looking at, is there a solution to the issue or the problem, as opposed to just continuing to go through the cycle of hurt and hurt and hurt and going through the thoughts of what happened continuously. You go through those thoughts, you feel the emotions, and then you also want to express the emotions in some form or fashion, crying or writing it out or speaking it out. Trying, if you have to speak it, well, most likely we're going to speak it out when we're upset, but we want to not always speak words that are harmful to others, because that just adds layers of hurt to an already hurtful situation. And so that just, we don't want to do that. So when we express our feelings about an issue, say how you feel, but don't harp on it. Don't let the feelings continue to live in your body, in your mind, in your heart. Get them out and then try to leave it there as far as the anger goes. But then looking towards the solutions or the resolution of the issue, because each challenge, it has a resolution. It could be a door closing, which also gives an opportunity for a door to open. And so we want to begin to look at our issues in a different way. Our perception of it being bad makes it bad. But if we can think of it as a good thing, if we can think about the situation clearly and think about the lessons that are coming out of the situation or the opportunities coming out of the situation. Yes, it's a change, it's a drastic change, it hurts, but change happens for everybody to make us into the people that we are supposed to be, to help us learn, to help us grow, to help us get strength. So if we don't go through bad things, then we won't know the good when it comes, number one, and then we won't also appreciate it as much because we won't have lived through the bad times. And also, we have to remember those bad times make us into all of our experiences in life, make us or help us get to being the place, getting to the place and getting to being the people that we're supposed to be. So as you talk to other people and hear their experiences, their traumatic times, you'll see that everyone goes through stuff, and you can't really judge whose stuff is worse than whose. What's the point? But the point is to know that that's part of the human experiences. People are going through stuff all over the world, stuff that we probably couldn't even imagine is happening. I hear stories and I'm like, wow, I never could imagine this kind of stuff happening. But this is the day and time that we're living in. But it's also the day and time for us to learn how to deal with these issues so that it does not disturb our peace, so that it does not disturb our flow and our growth and our ascension, because that's one of the true lessons that we have to get. Through all of the things that go on, there is a bigger picture, and when we look at that bigger picture, then we can feel a little bit better about the situation, and feeling better about the situation is part of that healing. You've got to make it go from a emotional right brain situation to a more practical and making sense type thing in your mind. You've got to have a different perception about it so that you can move past it. You have to have a light heart. This is what the lessons of our ancestors have told us. You can't walk around sad, depressed, angry. Doing that, it keeps you from actually living, actually enjoying and experiencing all the goodness that life has to offer. And it blocks your blessings when you're walking around angry and bitter and upset all the time. You'll attract that kind of energy. So you really want to learn to process these things so that you can be at peace. We should be able to have a certain peace within ourselves, no matter what's going on around us. Still, having that peace within will enable us to get through it in a much better way. So I pray that this has been helpful. Much love and blessings.